Leading the University of La Verne throughout the decades have been members of our Board of Trustees. It's the Board of Trustees who bring continuity to the values of an institution. It's the Board of Trustees who oversee the development of the university. We've been fortunate to have a particularly talented leader, and tonight we honor that leader, the Chairman of the Board, Ben Harris. Ben, to me, is really the quintessential chairman of the board. He's been very successful in his own business. He brings leadership skills that are natural to the Board of Trustees. Ben's a good counselor. He listens carefully. He's a good sounding board for me. He has a real interest in the University of La Verne. He gives a lot of time. He and Barbara both make themselves available for many university events. He's solid as a rock, and he's the kind of person you can rely on day in and day out, in good times and in bad. Just the right person for the job.
In 1985, Dr. Steve Morgan came on, and I think we saw a dramatic change in the university at that time. Steve came in, he was in those days, he was a young man. We kid him now about the gray hairs, but in those days, he was a young man. He came in here and ready to, shake up the world, and in a way he did.
I had the privilege of knowing C.D. Harris and working with him on the Board of Trustees in my early days on the staff at the University of La Verne. C.D. used to tell me about these two nephews he had, Ben and Bill Harris, and he said he certainly hoped that someday they would get involved at the University of La Verne. He recruited his nephews, Ben and Bill Harris, to the Board of Trustees. So Ben and Bill took leadership roles immediately. They gave generously of a piece of land. On that land now stands the Oaks, the new residence hall for this institution. They really took the first step to build the new campus for the University of La Verne, a campus that would serve us for that next 100 years. Just with his own wide variety of business activities, Ben Harris had a full plate. Yet he accepted the chairmanship role for our Board of Trustees. And it's not just Ben Harris alone. It's been a family affair for the Harrises. His brother Bill served on the Board of Trustees for a number of years. Bill's wife Harriet has been involved with the University of La Verne. And of course, Barbara Harris has attended many, many university events. She's always present, and she's supported Ben. I look at Ben and Barbara as a team, a very effective team. Their children have also been involved as students, and I see them at many of our events as well. So we're delighted to have the entire Harris family involved in the life of our institution.
So the whole family, Bill and Harriet, Barbara, I think the whole family's been supportive of anything I've done or anything that's going on at the university. It's been great. We kind of have an ongoing interest. My brother and I both have an ongoing interest in what happens in football, particularly because Mike Harris is one of the assistant coaches, and he played football here when he was here a few years back. So I'm always getting a call from Mike, and he's saying, "You're going to be at the game," or "What's going on? Let's get to the game," or "The coach wants to talk to you. We may need some more help," what that means. So that goes on. But we have a lot of fun with Mike.
I'm confident that Ben's leadership with our trustees, with their participation, will put the pieces in place to be an exemplary institution in the state of California.
I think there are so many things going on. I think with the acquisition of the Brown property and what the Browns, Mike Brown and his family have done for the university is so great. And when you figure we've got 36 acres here on the campus, and we've acquired through the Browns another 20 acres, I think there are so many possibilities that we can move forward, do something more with our present campus, maybe move some facilities over to the other area. And then you look at what's happening in Ontario, the law school there, and the eventual accreditation we're going to get with the ABA. the way the city has been working with us for maybe doing some additional building over there. There are so many things in the fire, so to speak. I think the key to it is maintaining the kind of faculty we have now. The people that care, that we can still plan on graduating people in 4 years. We've always been a good college or university for that. I mean, bringing people in and completely changing their lives. It's such a great opportunity now at the university. There's so many things going on here that I think we can make a big leap forward.
I think one of the things that appeals to me most about Ben Harris is that he's a man of vision, and much like Steve Morgan, I think, he's never satisfied. He always wants us to move to new levels of excellence. He pushes in a very nice way, but you can always feel the pressure. Ben is putting in place now with other members of the Board of Trustees the future plans for this institution. Not 5-year plans or 10-year plans, but plans that will take us well into the midpoint of this century and beyond.